Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma, and this is what I call my morning musings. I'm enjoying my second cup of Gevalia coffee this morning. Man, I love this coffee. Really, really smooth. Anyway, a viewer of our YouTube and Facebook videos has requested that we investigate the identity of the land beast in Revelation chapter 13. We've already produced one YouTube video on this. And one of the things that I suggested is that we simply cannot separate chapter 13 from chapter 12 and chapter 14, both of which give us insight into the framework and to the identity of the land beast. Number one, we're dealing with apocalyptic language, which is always highly hyperbolic. It is metaphoric. It should never be pressed to the literal nth degree of literalism. That completely and totally misses the point of apocalyptic. That's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, the dispensational view of the book of Revelation is so misplaced. It takes literature that was never intended to be taken literally and imposes a modern literalistic hermeneutic on it and says, oh, look, we're expecting a future atomic warfare and what have you, in which, again, that language was never intended to be taken literally. But in Revelation chapter 13, we have two beasts depicted to us. We have a sea beast and we have the land beast. Now, we have to go back to chapter 12 to find out that both of these beasts are empowered by the dragon. The dragon, back in chapter 12, is the mover and the shaker, so to speak, of the persecution. The dragon is the one that attempted to slay the man-child that was born, that was to be the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, as we would find in Revelation chapter 19. But it is the dragon that is pursuing the seed of the woman. And notice that in Revelation chapter 13 and 14, John then sees the beast from the sea, and notice he says, verse 2, the dragon gave him, the sea beast, his power, his throne, and great authority. So there is a real power behind both the sea beast and the land beast. The dragon is the empowering force behind them. Now, here's something that should help us in this regard. The dragon here is obviously Satan. That's the way he is described back in chapter 12. In John chapter 12, 30 and 31, Jesus, speaking of Satan, said, now is the ruler of this world about to be cast out. Now is the God of this world about to be judged. Now, here is Jesus in John chapter 12 talking about the impending overthrow of Satan, the great dragon. In Revelation chapter 12, we have the casting out of the dragon out of heaven. Perfect correlation. But remember, it's that dragon that was empowering both the sea beast and the land beast. So, whatever framework, whatever identity that we feel that we must put on both the sea and the land beast, they're both empowered by, quote, Satan, the dragon, and Jesus said that through his death, through his cross, the power of that cross would lead to the casting out of Satan, the overthrow of Satan. Now, a second point I want to make very, very quickly to help us get a framework for this is that virtually all scholars admit that Revelation 13, 1 and 2 is speaking about the same beast, sea beast, of Daniel chapter 7. Well, Daniel chapter 7 spoke of the coming of 4 world empires, and that 4th world empire, guess what, is the days of this beast. In other words, the sea beast is the 4th empire. Now, folks, John saw that happening. When you count from Daniel's count, the 4th empire is the Roman Empire. It's not the Greeks. It is the Roman. So here we have another intertextual connection that tells us something. No matter what else we may think of the dragon, the sea beast, and the land beast, we are limited to the days of Rome, because that's how John is applying Daniel. We therefore cannot look beyond the days of Rome for the fulfillment of Revelation chapter 13. Revelation 13 is about the dragon and the sea beast, the beast coming up out of the sea. The sea beast is the fulfillment of the vision of Daniel chapter 7. But Daniel 7 and the 4th beast is the Roman Empire. Therefore, Revelation chapter 13 had to be fulfilled in the days of Rome. Folks, Rome fell in 476 BC. You can't get Revelation 13 beyond that, but when we couple that with Revelation chapter 12, when Jesus said the dragon would be cast out, John chapter 12, guess what? We are not even close to 476. We are in Jesus' generation. All of this ties together so beautifully. And don't forget, I have a whole lot on all of this and the casting out of Satan and the dragon and the impending victory of Christ in my book, Who is This Babylon?, as well as an examination of the Battle of Armageddon in my book, Blast from the Past. Now, normally, these 2 books sell $19.95, $4.95 plus $4.95 shipping each, okay? But it's a very special offer, YouTube and Facebook, $20 postpaid for both books, okay? Combination, $20 total, no extra shipping. Contact me through my websites, eschatology.org, bibleprophecy.com. Send me an email, send me the money through PayPal using my email address. Send me a check or a money order. Just go through my websites. Tell me that you want to take advantage of the special offer in our examination of the land beast, and I'll send them to you postpaid, $20. Hey, thanks so much for joining me for this morning's Morning Musings. Hey, don't forget, folks, Preterist Pilgrim Weekend is only 1 week away. We're getting registrations in almost every day. You need to be here. Go to the websites, check it out. If you just can't be here, you can sign up for live streaming. You don't want to miss this seminar. Thanks again for joining me. God bless. We'll see you next week.